Hello, my dear friends and viewers. Welcome once again to Calcutta Talkies. And with it, I am Robert. In the last video talk, just about maybe 2 days or 3 days ago, it was a very casual talk. It was people who were in a holiday mood with Dol Utsav and Holi. And we spoke about, certain very common things. And today, my dear friends, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a slight recap with slight variation, of course. A few of the words or things that I'm going to say, I may have possibly uh, spoken about it maybe more than 3-4 months ago. But generally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you certain words, advanced words that you can use on a day-to-day basis. All right. These are certain words that can, avoid saying, what shall I say, repetition, repeating the same thing. Like, for an example, very, very, and every word you say, very interesting, very good, he's very poor, he's very rich. So stop saying very, very. What can we say instead of very? So that's what I'm going to tell you about. Okay. So instead of saying very something, there is one word for it which you can use. All right. So let's get along with it. আজকে আমি যা নিয়ে আলোচনা করব খুবই সাধারণ, দুটো বা তিনটে শব্দের বদলে একটি বাক্যে একই জিনিস বোঝাবে। ঠিক আছে? That's it. So let's start off immediately. Some words, the words I'm going to select are words which are very common, which we use on a day-to-day basis. All right? Very interesting. So instead of saying very interesting, what can we say? We can say fascinating. Very fascinating. Oh, the story is very, very interesting. So instead of saying that, I will say, or you will say, oh, the story is very fascinating. Fasci, fascinating, Nating, fascinating. Okay, do remember that. Next, very open. Kolamala, like that person is very open. So instead of saying that person is very open, no, it doesn't mean he's open, he's going to split his chest apart. It means his nature, his character is very outgoing. Right? Chapa chupana, chupa rustam type na. Okay. He's very open. So instead of saying that, what we can say, transparent. Not only for a person, like even the policies of the company are very open. So we can say the company policies are very transparent. Okay. So she is very transparent. That doesn't mean she's transparent like Pear's soap, you can see through. Means it's very open, clear, clean image. Okay. Then we have something, what shall I say? Very angry. So somebody is very angry. Oh my goodness me, he was very angry. So instead of saying very angry, we can always use the word he was enraged. I don't know what you went and told her, she was enraged. Okay? Next. Very scared. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I did tell you all this long time ago. For those who remember it, excellent. For those who are new to the video talk, keep a note. Very scared. So you can say simply, very scared means very frightened. So you can say terrified, Terrified, terrified. Or a better word still, you can always say petrified. Oh, seeing the fight on the road, she was petrified. Okay? And finally, we have one more word that would be difficult to find nowadays: very honest. Very honest. Instead of saying he's a very honest politician, which is very rare, we can say he's very straightforward, or we can say, what shall I say? He's very frank. Okay, Frank. Frank person means very open person, straightforward, clean, honest. Okay, so do remember these few words. Now, that aside, I'm going to talk about something of interest again today. Many of us will know these things, but my point is to give you the correct answer and the right pronunciation of these words or places or things. All right? So, we come to certain religious sects, sects, or groups, and what we call their places of worship, all right, etc. So people who follow the religion of Islam, they're basically in English referred to as Mohammedans or Muslims. Okay, so what is the place of worship where people who have the Islamic faith go to say their prayers? Simple. They go to a mosque, Mosque, or commonly known as a masjid. Okay, and then they also have a place of religious significance which is called a mazar, 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 where they go to pay their respects, obeisance. It's usually somebody of great reverence is possibly buried there, and they sometimes pay their respects. They go around it. They call it ziyarat, majar ziyarat korte geche, like that. Okay. Next, of course, the Hindus. We don't have to, I'm sure, explain that, because majority of the people in this country, that is India, are Hindus. The place of worship for them is commonly known as mandir or temple. Temple in English, and even mandir is now sort of accepted in English as well. And then we have the Sikhs, Sikhs, founding father being Guru Nanak, the famous Golden Temple. So the place of worship for the Sikh faith is Gurudwara, Guru Dwara, Duwara, Gurudwara. So that is the place of worship for the Sikh followers of the Sikh religion of faith, as we call it. And then we come to the Buddhist community, founded by Lord Buddha, Gautam Buddha. The Buddhists also go to what is commonly known as a Buddhist temple, and some of the places are known as a pagoda, Pagoda. All right? And then we have Christians like myself. The place of worship that Christians go to is basically called a church or a girja, and the main church or the head church for administrative purposes is usually referred to as the cathedral. Cathe, cathedral, DRL. It is not cathedral, okay? Like people say, oh, I went to St. Paul's Cathedral. It is cathedral, okay? And just to let you know that according to the religious significance and importance, a very important church is designated as a basilica. Basilica. Like here in West Bengal, in Bandel, the Bandel church, which is historically very important, is a basilica. Okay? And then very, very small, like we have these small roadside temples, Shani Mandir, etc. Even in certain Christian majority states in India, like Nagaland, Mizoram, Meghalaya, or where there's a large population like Goa, you find a lot of small, you know, like I can't call it a church, a place of worship where you might find the cross or a statue of Mother Mary. These are basically called grottos, GROTOS, grottos, very small roadside Christian places of paying your respects. All right, and then we come to the Jewish community, the Jews, the Yehudis as they are called, of their country, main country, the people of Israel. Very powerful nation, very intelligent race, determined race. Their place of worship is called a synagogue. Spelling synagogue, Synagogue, synagogue. You'll be surprised that Kolkata has at least 3 synagogues, and there is even a street named Synagogue Street, which is in the central part of the city of Kolkata. Right? I don't want to go into more details. So that's all with all these kind of information for you all today. I'm sure you will enjoy this video as well, and I hope that you did learn a bit of something at least. Till we meet again in a few days, take care. Bye bye.